What is good, Knicks Nation? It's your boy Richie, and today I want to give you guys my thoughts of the New York Knicks L to the Boston Celtics in the home opener. This was a tough game, and they lost it in the last seconds, man. It was one of those games that you guys can agree with me. It was so frustrating throughout the entire thing, and all of a sudden we're like, we can actually pull off this win. We have a lead, we're protecting the lead, and it all collapses, and Kristaps freaking Porzingis has to be the one to hit the dagger at the Garden to finish off the night with 30 points. I mean, that one hurt. I think we can all agree seeing Kristaps do that at the Garden. But this was just a game, man, where you look at the two top players on this Knicks roster, Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, not having their game. And the big elephant in the room is we would have won this game if we could just hit our damn free throws, okay? I am so sick and tired of watching Knicks basketball every year, the same thing. No ability to be efficient at the free throw line. It's free points, and it's not even like we're like, okay, 90%, 85%. It was just an absolute inexcusable to be able to go and put up those type of stats and put up those types of numbers at the free throw line. So really, really frustrating. But the reality of this game, guys, we shouldn't have won. The Boston Celtics were the better team tonight. They did everything in their power defensively to disrupt, Jalen Brunson. Julius Randle had an absolute abysmal game, 5 of 22 from the field. I mean, what are we doing, Julius? I know that, every single Knicks fan is waiting to just see something on the floor to kind of convince ourselves that, okay, you maybe be the guy. Last year, you had a phenomenal regular season. In the playoffs, you disappear. And now tonight, I know it's just one game, and it's kind of like an overreaction type of experience when you're a Knicks fan watching their, first game of the season. But Julius Randle, that was an absolutely pathetic performance from you. No doubt about it. Jalen Brunson, he showed heart. He showed grit. He was part of that comeback. He started off the game really slow, but I like to see what Jalen Brunson brought. And I do not expect Brunson to have an off night like this as the season progresses. And then RJ Barrett, definitely the star of this game. Him and Emmanuel Quickly both had really good nights. RJ Barrett, 24 points, 8 of 20 from the field. He actually hit his free throws, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Thank you, RJ Barrett. Julius Randle, 1 for 5 from the free throw line. What are we doing here? And then Emmanuel Quickly, he had 24 points off the bench, 6 boards, 4 dimes, 7 of 11 from the field, 5 of 7 from downtown, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. And Quentin Grimes also deserves a shout out because he actually looked like an absolute dog. I mean, that play he had driving to the cup, also hitting, how many threes he have? 3 for 6 from downtown. So we had some positives to take away from this game, but the reality is you can't play that type of sloppy basketball. You can't expect to win a game against this team in the Boston Celtics and giving up 34 points to Jason Tatum, 30 points to Kristaps Porzingis. Just looking at this box score, it's ugly on all accounts for these New York Knicks, man, and it's absolutely inexcusable. The Knicks, they actually won on the glass. They had 47 rebounds to the 46 rebounds of the Celtics. They had less turnovers in the Celtics. I mean, this is a game that you look at the numbers, it's kind of wild. 18 3-points made on top of the 12 3-pointers that the Celtics made. And I think it really just comes down to the unfortunate reality of the free throws. Now I'm really looking at the numbers deeply, guys. Every single stat the Knicks beat them in, besides points in the paint and free throws. And I think the free throws are something that needs to get cleaned up. But I did like to see the fight. I did like to see the resiliency from this Knicks club to go out there and claw their way back. We had a lead to the point where we're all thinking the same thing. And the last thing I have to say is the fouls were an absolute joke tonight. I mean, I'm not going to blame the refs, but dude, absolute craziness. I was watching this game and just scratching my head over and over again about this refs calls, foul after foul after foul. You saw the frustration. A lot of Knicks were in foul trouble all night, and it was just a frustrating loss, man. There's no easy way to put it. The Knicks fought their way back. They were able to get the lead, and then they let it just collapse underneath them, man, and really frustrating. So, guys, sound off in the comments section. Give me your overall thoughts of that Knicks game last against the Boston Celtics, losing 108 to 104. Again, one of those games that you felt like the Knicks were able to pull off an upset and in a sloppy victory, but it really collapses in our face. And Kristaps has to be the one to hit the dagger. That broke my heart. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section, guys. These are my thoughts. Let me hear yours down below. Hit that thumbs up button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let's go, Knicks. Peace out.